Hey riders, it's me, Shahara, the Big Boat Rider. Today, I'll be taking you on a tour of MSC Meraviglia out of New York. So, if you have a cruise coming up on this ship and you'd like to see more, just stay tuned and we'll get started right after this.
Hey, let's go.
Welcome to MSC Meraviglia. She was built in 2017 and she currently sails out of Brooklyn, New York. This ship holds roughly 4,500 passengers and 1,500 staff and crew. First, we'll make a quick pit stop to deck 10 so I can show you all my cabin. My cabin was on the back of the ship on the starboard side. And as a solo cruiser, it was perfect size for me, very spacious. And given that there are no windows, I did sleep very well. And I love the fact that the shower has a door instead of a curtain. Our tour starts on deck 5, the Infinity Atrium and Reception Lounge. The Infinity Atrium spans 3 decks high and is crisscrossed with 4 chrome staircases. Each of these staircases is encrusted with Swarovski crystals. On deck 5, you will find the Infinity Bar. We also have the reception desk, which provides 24-hour guest services and assistance. Next to it is the excursions desk and the business center conference room. The Broadway Theater can also be accessed from deck 5, which I'll show you that later in the tour. Next, we enter Waves Restaurant. Waves is a complimentary restaurant with fixed dining times. The Waves Restaurant menu is a la carte, and it does change as well on a nightly basis. Next, we move on to Deck 6. On Deck 6 is located most of the ship's shopping, entertainment, and dining facilities. Right beyond the edge bar towards the back of the ship, you can find the Panorama Restaurant, which is the second main dining room on the ship. Galleria Meraviglia is the indoor promenade, which features a 262-foot LED ceiling, which changes throughout the day with different backgrounds, patterns, and even plays mini movies. There are plenty of shops on board, and they have different specials throughout the week. Here is the Ocean Cay Restaurant. Make sure to come to this restaurant to reserve your specialty dining on the first or second day of your cruise. The Galleria is the ship's social spot. It's the home to nightly events featuring the onboard performers. Themed parties are held here in the evening times, and the promenade turns into a party street for dancing all night. Next, we see Ola Tapas Restaurant. And right across from this restaurant, we have John Philippe Chocolate and Coffee. At John Philippe Chocolate Shop and Cafe, you can see some very unique chocolate sculptures created by the ship's chocolate team. As you can see, they have them displayed in glass cases, and they are just mind-blowing to look at. While these sculptures are not for sale, the cafe does have a wide array of sweets available on their menu. Right beside the chocolate shop, you will find the Meraviglia Bar Lounge, which is the promenade bar. It's a pretty popular spot, and they do different events here like trivia, and at nighttime it gets very lively and has a dance floor. As we continue forward on deck 6, past the elevators, we come to the Broadway Theater. Although the theater has capacity of 985 seats, most shows do require a reservation. So make sure that you reserve your shows in advance as seats do fill up quickly. Next, let's move up to deck 7, starting with the MSC Aria Spa. The spa is the perfect place to come if you're looking for the ultimate relaxation. The spa is equipped with steam rooms, saunas, relaxation rooms, hot tubs, aromatherapy rooms, a beauty salon, and much more. As we continue on our tour on Deck 7, we come to the TV studio and bar, which is an enclosed cocktail bar that has live music and a dance floor. They hold live games and comedy shows here. There are only 98 seats in this venue, so make sure to arrive early to the show if you'd like a spot. Moving right along to the other side of the deck, we come across the Brass Anchor Pub. The Brass Anchor Pub is MSC Cruises' version of a British pub. There is plenty of seating on the inside as well as seating on the outside, and they have plenty of beer choices on tap along with bar snacks including fish and chips. Across the deck from here, you will see the Butcher's Cut American Steakhouse restaurant, and on this side we have Katsuo's Teppanyaki and Sushi Bar. Reservations are essential if you like to try these specialty restaurants, so make sure to book your reservations on the first or second day of your cruise in the reservations desk area of the Ocean Cay restaurant on Deck 6. As we continue on our walkthrough, we're now passing through the Champagne Bar seating area. The Champagne Bar serves premium champagne brands only. Next, we come upon the Casino Imperial, which has a number of gaming tables and slot machines available for you. They also host daily tournaments and bingo games. Be aware that there is no ATM in this casino, which is very different from most casinos at sea. Behind this casino, you will find the Carousel Lounge, which is where you can watch the House of Houdini and the Rock Circus shows for an extra fee. Next, we move up to Deck 15, and we start at the Marketplace Buffet Restaurant and Bar. In this buffet, you can find international cuisine and Mediterranean dishes, including world food, as well as cuisine based on where the cruise ship is sailing. There is ample seating, so even when it was busy, there was always somewhere to sit. Also, I found that there was always a good choice of food, and the food tasted better to me in the buffet than it did in the main dining room. Moving forward on Deck 15, we are walking out to the main pool deck. This cruise ship's main pool deck has 2 swimming pools called the Atmosphere Pools. There are plenty of sunbathing areas out here with loungers, and there's also a dance floor and a stage for live performances and karaoke. Here's where you'll find the Ice Cream Bar and the Atmosphere Bar South. Many of the ship's dance parties, live music shows, and dance classes were held on the main pool deck, including the White Night Dance Party, which was the biggest party event on the ship. Here we have the Atmosphere Bar North, which is one of my favorite bars on the ship with great service. Coming up next, we have the Solarium. The Solarium is a sun deck and relaxation area with a big swimming pool called the Bamboo Pool, and also has 2 Whirlpool hot tubs, and it's served by the Bamboo Bar. The great thing about the Solarium is the retractable roof. So even on a cold, windy day like today, the ceiling can be closed so everyone can still enjoy the pool. This tour was filmed on the last day of the cruise, so it's more crowded than normal, but most times during the cruise, it was really nice and quiet in the Solarium. Beyond this point on Deck 16, you will find the MSC Yacht Club Suites. Now we continue upstairs to Deck 16, starting with the continuation of the Solarium. Up here on Deck 16, we have more lounges and a foosball table and 2 more hot tubs. As we continue outside across the deck, this is considered the jogging track on the ship. And you'll see that we get some great views of the main pool area from up here. Also outside on deck 16, you will find 2 more hot tubs. Heading back inside on deck 16, we come to the MSC Gym by Techno Gym. It is a nice sized gym with plenty of cardio equipment, free weights, training areas, whatever you may need for your workout. Next, outside of the gym, we come to the virtual games arcade. This arcade, I found it was pretty small, but I'm sure the kids will still enjoy their game time. Further down the hall, we have more game machines for the kids, and we come to the Sportsplex Team Sports Arena. On this deck, we also have the Super Amusement Park with 2 F1 simulators, a flight simulator, and a really cool feature is the full-size bowling alley on board. On the back of deck 16, we have the Horizon Amphitheater. The Horizon is a sun deck with a capacity of 140 seats and the sun deck pool called the Horizon Pool. This area is for adults only, which as always is one of my favorite parts of any ship. And I ended up spending a lot of my time back here. The bar service was fantastic. The number 17 is considered unlucky in Italy, so our next deck up is deck 18. Here we enter the Sky Lounge and Bar. This is another adult-only area and is located right next to the cigar room. A guitarist, pianist, and a singer entertain passengers throughout the day. On deck 18, we also have the Do Re Mi Studio, which is the kids club on board. It includes the Baby Club Chico, which is a nursery for babies from 6 months to 36 months old. We have Mini Club Lego, a playroom for 3 to 6 year olds, Juniors Club for 7 to 11 year olds, the Young Club for 12 to 14 year olds, and the Teen Club for 15 to 17 year olds. Here we have the Attic Club, which is Horizon Bar's indoor area with a dance floor. And then back outside, we have the Horizon Bar, which serves the Horizon deck, of course, and has some of the best bar service on board. Please be aware that the deck outside is reserved as a smoking area as well. Now, let's move up to deck 19 midship to the top 19 exclusive solarium. This is also an adults only sun deck, but this one is reserved for wellness and Aria cabin passengers only. As we travel to the back of deck 19, here we have the entrance and exit from the water slides. And on the very back of the ship, we do come to the Polar Aqua Park and Bar, which has 4 water slides, swimming pools, the Himalayan Bridge, and the ropes course. The Himalayan Bridge is a 270-foot long suspension bridge which spans the entire width of deck 19. And that, my friends, ends the end of our tour today. In my opinion, I believe MSC Meraviglia is a beautiful ship. Do you have a cruise coming up on here soon? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more ship tours and travel vlogs, please subscribe to my channel. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you next cruise day. Bye!